Mr. Oot?
Thank you. I'm going to try this wireless mic out here. Listen, this election is about differences and distinctions. This election may well be the most important election of your life. You know the stakes nationally, and I believe that because you're here and you've sat patiently throughout this whole period of time, you understand the stakes district-wide. 16 years of representation. Mr. McHugh has repeatedly said, I stand on my record. I would ask you to ask yourselves whether or not your lives are better today than they were 16 years ago. I'm an attorney. I'm an advocate for people. Mr. McHugh says correctly that the day after Election Day, people don't want a politician. Well, the truth is, I'm not a politician. I never have been. The only thing I've ever run for was school board. And I ran for school board because I wanted to help. I wanted to help children, and I wanted to help the community. The reason I was motivated to run for Congress is because I was so fed up, just like you, with everything in our federal government. Can you reach out anywhere in the federal government and not come back with a problem? It's not enough for incumbents to say, well, that happened over here and that happened over there, and it really was disconnected to me. George Bush could not do what he has done from 7 out of 8 of the last year if he didn't have the cooperation and collaboration of a Republican Congress. You know, because I talk to you and I go door to door, and listen, because I'm not a well-funded candidate, it's a grassroots campaign, I'm getting help from people just like you, not from major corporations, not from defense contractors or pharmaceutical companies or health insurance companies. I'm getting help from people like you. And as a consequence, I have to go door to door and talk to you. It's one of the most fun things about running a campaign, is getting to meet the individuals. Door after door I go to, people are furious with their federal government, and they have every right and every reason to be. Their country has betrayed them. Their nation has betrayed them. You saw Alan Greenspan say, well, I partially made a mistake. I trusted corporations effectively. I trusted them to have a conscience. Corporations, you learn in the first year of law school, don't have a conscience. We give them a conscience. We regulate them. To the extent that this government failed to regulate and failed to keep these companies under control, they failed you. You look at your savings account. You look at your pension plan. You look at the money that you were going to spend to send your kids to college. And I defy you to tell me you think that the government did a good job acting as a watchdog for you. I'm not a politician now, and I'm not going to be a politician the day after this election is over. I'm not going to be a politician when I am sworn in. The truth is, I cannot tell you what Nancy Pelosi thinks. You have an opportunity to affect change in your life, to bring fresh air to this district, to bring a new representative to this district, one that will watch out for the concerns of the middle America. I've done that all my life. I want that job. I will work hard for you. Thank you, and thanks to everyone that hosted this and for the time of the media in doing this. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you again.